Good morning, guys. Today I am working on the Mustang. Let me turn down my temperature in the house. I've got to replace the flywheel and the starter. And it's really, really cold outside. So I've had my car outside warming up for, I don't know, about an hour. I'm counting on the heat from the drive line going in the car because I don't have the heater hooked up. Alright, so let's get going. Boy, it's a beautiful day, but it is cold as can be. It actually is pretty warm in this car. Glad I cranked it up. I cannot stand the cold weather. I hate it. Everything's frosty. Check it out. Everything's like white. So I'm gonna run by the shop. I'm gonna crank up the heat. I'm gonna go have some breakfast. And then I'll go back to the hopefully warm shop. Oh, wait. I gotta run by and pick up, hopefully, I think I might know where a flywheel is and a starter. So I gotta go stop by there and see if he's got one. See you guys in a second. So I made it here to the shop. I got the Mustang right here. I've got the front jacked up, but I'm thinking about jacking the back up so I can have plenty of room underneath it, because I plan on just dropping the transmission down. I don't plan on taking it out. I just need to get it down and back far enough so I can get to the flywheel, and then I'm gonna just put the transmission back in. I'll do a transmission fluid and filter change on a later date, hopefully on the lift at Boss's old place. And I'm just gonna enjoy the car the way it is for now. I'm thinking in the future maybe a little bit hotter engine and an overdrive transmission. I'm sure Ford has a good overdrive transmission out there somewhere that I can put in the car so I can turn it into a cruiser. It's not a race car. Why race this car? I mean, yeah, it'd make a perfect race car, but it's worth more as a driver than a race car. So I'm gonna keep it as a driver. If I want a race car, I'll just get the Volvo going again, which I think that would be a great idea. I think that's what I should do. So anyhow, let me get to lifting on this car so I can have plenty of room to work. Alright, there's a few things I have to do up top, like take out the upper bell housing bolts up there. It looks like I can reach them from the top, which is a good thing. I think there's a vacuum modulator valve and possibly a kickdown cable I need to disconnect. Then I have to take the drive shaft out, take the rest of the bell housing bolts out, and pull this thing. Let's get busy. Man, that's a tight fit. I need to get me a little, oh, there's my chair. Something to stand on. Not very helpful. So we got 2 bolts directly on top here. They're 5/8, and I mean, not terrible to get to. The worst part is the accelerator pedal, or the accelerator linkage. There's the, I think I should be able to get everything else from the bottom. Whew. How many times can you work? How many of y'all can hop in the engine compartment and do your work? Leave a comment. Let me know what y'all are working on. Ooh, a penny. Cool. Alright. So underneath the car, it looks like the exhaust is going to be fine. I'm not going to have to take the exhaust out. Boy, this thing's leaking oil like crazy. Oh wow, okay. The what is that? The kick down isn't hooked up? Okay. It does have a kick down, but it's not hooked up. It's a cable right here. Don't know if y'all can see that. I probably get it out of the, oh, there it is. The kick down. So all I have to do is unhook the shifter linkage right there. I have to take these 2 bolts out here, and I have to drop this cross member off or out by undoing a bolt here and undoing a bolt here, and this whole cross member will drop out. I have to disconnect the emergency brake cables. Oh yeah, I have to take the drive shaft loose. There's the bolts I have to take out. There's I think they're 7/16 or something, and they'll come right out. I can remove the drive shaft, remove this cross member, remove the bell housing bolts. Oh man, that's like the, or not the bell housing bolts, but the, got to remove the torque converter bolts. So I don't know how many bolts there are, but there's a plate. Oh, the plate is missing. So let me see. Okay, so torque converter bolts I have to remove. I have to spin the flywheel until I get to all the torque converter bolts. Once I get them removed, we got the bell housing bolts and all those other things, and she should just drop right on out. No problems whatsoever. And I can get to this flywheel. Yeah. Alright. Now it's time for a time lapse, because I don't need to show y'all all the, you know, me actually turning the wrenches. So I explained everything. It's pretty straightforward, guys. So here we go. So I got the transmission out of the Mustang. I gotta say, it was a job. I hate working on the ground. I love an automotive lift. They are just so wonderful. If you do a transmission job, I highly recommend a lift. So, transmission's out. I don't remember unplugging this. Did I just like rip it out of the car or something? That's like the neutral safety switch. Okay, well, I'm sure it'll be fine. So it's out. Oh goodness, I probably ought to do a front pump seal while I'm here. Even though I want to put a different transmission in this thing, it's kind of like I should probably try to fix any kind of leak or future leak. So anyhow, it's lunchtime. Sorry, it's dinner time, and I'm gonna go eat with a friend, and I'll see y'all after dinner. So I went to the store and I got me a front pump seal for the transmission, and I'm ready to pull that flywheel out. Hopefully for the first and only time, because I don't want to pull it out again. All right, oh. 6 bolts. Let's see what size it is. That one. Oh, first one. What is it? Oh, 19. Bolts. Let's get this thing. I got the flywheel off. It's right here. Those teeth are bad. Oh man, yeah. Pretty bad. Let's check out the new flywheel, flex plate, whatever. Flywheel, flex plate right here. Let's see if it's the same size. Oh yeah. It's a little. I got something going on here. Okay, I have the teeth lined up perfectly on this side. And I go over here on this side, and they're not lined up perfectly. What is going on here? The overall diameter appears to be the same, but the teeth, they match on one end, but when you make it around to the other end, they don't match. What is going on here? So I found something very interesting. The flywheel I took out of the Mustang had a 160 tooth flywheel. The one I'm installing is 157. Now the overall outside diameter seems exactly the same, which is weird. But the teeth on the 157, the new flywheel, 157 tooth, seem to be deeper, like more heavy duty. And the research that I did says that the flywheel, they're interchangeable, and they use the same starters to drive either the 157 tooth or the 160, which I think is really weird, but you know, hey, I'm not going to question it. I'm just going to install these, or install this flywheel, so I can get my transmission back in this car and go for a rip. So weird. I gotta say, guys, I'm not having a good time. I went to go put the flywheel on, and I'm gonna show y'all what I found. I don't know why I didn't catch this before. It didn't seem to show, but I'm done. This car is done today. I've got a cracked block. Let me show y'all. Got my brand new flywheel there ready to go in. I was starting to go in and I noticed, what is that? That's a crack. What is that? That's a crack with a little bit of coolant leaking. Can you see it? I hope you can. Oh yeah. Look at that. Look at that. What the heck? Alright guys, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you all have a 289 block y'all would like to donate to the cause, let me know. Blueprint. I'll gladly take a stroker small block Ford. Jegs, Summit, whoever. Give me a call. Help! I'll catch y'all later.